All right, here we are, Think and Grow Wealth. My name is Jon Robert Quinn, the guy who builds talk shows coast to coast. Hanging out here with a lovely lady, founder, owner of Domus Surfaces.com. What is your name, ma'am?
My name's Tamara.
Tamara, and you're the owner of the company, right?
Yes, sir, I am.
No, what's funny is you came into the building here, and you're like, oh, I know this building. I did all the surfaces here. So tell me a little bit about what it is that you guys do and what you provide our community.
Sure. Early on in my career, I redid this building. It was one of the first buildings I did here in the downtown area. Mm-hmm. What we do as a company now is we've expanded our services just from tile and countertops that we do now cabinets, and we do fireplaces, and we do flooring, LVT, tile, counter, cabinets, everything. And so we're basically a one-stop shop.
That's really amazing. When I was looking at your website, first of all, the website looks phenomenal. Raj has done a great job. But when I look at the website, I'm seeing carpet and tile and window coverings, countertops, backsplash, fireplaces. I'm seeing all kinds of great stuff. And again, when you sit back and we're talking about some of the jobs that you're not doing all just mom and pops or all little this or little that. You're doing the Sawyer Hotel. You're doing the Capitol Tower. You're doing notable points of downtown Sacramento, which means that you guys do good work.
Yes, sir. Again, I think it's very important, particularly as a business owner. This is our pride and joy as our company. We have only the best employees. Our team is the best. Our people are the best. And when we send a team out to do a project, we know that it's bid at the right price, that the budget is right, the timing is right, and we do what we're going to say because our word is our honor. And I think in construction, it's rare, but we actually do it, and I think that's important.
Now, you've been doing this for 35 years. When did you start this company?
Yeah, I started this company 10 years ago, and it came out of the basic bubble when everything burst, and everything in construction changed at that point. I had grown up in the business. I had been a sales rep. I had been a store manager. I'd basically done every aspect of this business. So at that time, my vision was now we need to provide service to construction owners and to homeowners. We need to provide a design advice and be able to help people from the beginning to the end and provide their dream to them.
You know, it's so cool that I was looking at the site, and it's talking about, making your design a reality. When people have ideas in their heads, they want to create things, they want to do things in their home, they want to move this wall or put this here, do this and do this. I was just looking at a picture online. They took just a regular, $400,000 home here in Sacramento, and they showed a before and after. The masonry work, the landscaping work, they changed how the front door was configured, they put the garage doors differently. I was blown away. I'm like, I would love to live in that house. I wouldn't buy that house. I would love to live in that house. It was amazing.
Right.
Really was amazing.
That's our job. That's our job. People come in and generally speaking, they will know what they love, but they won't know how to get there. So we provide that pathway. How do you get from point A to point B on budget and on time? Because we stay up to date. I travel the world. I pick out our products. I go to the quarries. I know the quarry owners. I know everything about the products. So we stay up to the latest technology that's available so we can provide to the homeowners and to the construction people what is the best way to protect, what is the best surfaces, what is the best thing to put in your project today, not from 10 years ago, not from 5 years ago. So it's very important, very important.
Now, talk to me about your 25-year warranty. What does this entail? What does it include?
Yeah, basically what that means, again, as a family business, we never leave people unhappy. So our verbal warranty is we never leave people high and dry.
Of course.
As a written warranty, that's on the products, okay? They're basically, the product warranty is 25 years. And so we don't put anything in anybody's home or construction project that's not warranted for 25 years.
Now, what type of clients are you looking for? Obviously, you're doing residential and commercial, but really, who is your target audience? Who are you going after?
Right, yeah, basically we have 3 different target audiences. We're basically looking for that retail person who is a little bit lost. Maybe they need to redo a kitchen, or they want to redo their countertops, okay?
And you don't recommend IKEA, I'm assuming.
No, we don't recommend IKEA. We fix a lot of IKEA things. We don't recommend so much that. Again, people will think that that's inexpensive, but the problem is, like we always say, is cheap is really not the most inexpensive.
Well, no, what happens is yeah, it's cheap today, but you end up having to do it again.
Again and again.
Then that's when it becomes expensive.
Right, it becomes expensive. So again, a lot of times in our bids, we'll provide to like a hotel owner, what is the long-term care and the longevity of the product? If you're going to turn over the product and sell it, then maybe you want to put this product inside. If you're going to keep the product and maintain it over 10 years, then probably this waterproofing is better or that product is better. So we'll provide all of that information. If you're just going into another store, not like Domus Surfaces, it's impossible to get this information because the salespeople don't even know this information.
They're salespeople.
They're salespeople. They aren't trained. Again, my son works with me and my team has been with me for 20 years. We don't just pick people off the street. These people have been with me. They've been through the grit and the grime of staying together this long. It's sort of like a rock band. If you can stay together this long, it means something.
You got a pretty good product at that point.
Right.
It's funny, you're speaking my language. You see that?
Exactly. I see all the things around. Exactly. It's like if you can stick together through all of that, through the fall of the economy and all of that, we've been together through thick and thin. We know each other. We know our strengths and weaknesses. So it's not like walking into Home Depot and asking them, can you redo my countertop?
And unfortunately, all they're doing is selling what was in Monday morning sales meeting.
Correct.
And that to me is really frustrating. When I bought my Harley, I walked into one dealer and, I'm not trying to discriminate here, but he didn't really fit the demographic. Like a 22-year-old kid walks up, Asian kid, looked like he was going to fix my computer and he wants to sell me a Harley.
Right.
Not really the guy I want to buy the bike from. I went to a different dealer, a big burly guy with a big beard walks up, and he actually gave me the info. The sad part about it was had the Asian kid known the product, answered my questions correctly, and actually sold me on the product other than, do you want to go for a ride? I mean, does that make sense? I mean, there's a difference between somebody who knows their product and somebody who doesn't.
We've been around, okay? I'm unfortunately or fortunately, I'm not a 22-year-old girl anymore.
What are you talking about?
I've been around. I've set tile. I've been on job sites. I've seen failures. I've seen successes. I've seen it all. And so I try to guide people. We don't want a failure. So I will try to stop them before they have a failure. And so, again, this is the good part. We are a grizzled team, but we know what works. And we know what works. And we know how to let people know not to waste money. People will tend to waste a lot of money on projects.
Yes, they do. Yeah. It's a sad part because real estate investors, I have a bunch of real estate shows. Real estate investors, there's good ones and there's bad ones. And the good ones are using their head to make the deal, and the bad ones are using their heart to make the deal, which is okay. I mean, it's okay to use your heart. You have your passion in it, but you don't want to design the home or build the home to the way you want it. You need to build it to the way it needs to be for that neighborhood or that price point or that market or whatever. And absolutely, and that's where a professional comes in. Right,
and you also don't want to design for just tomorrow. You want to design for it to look good in 10 years. Or 15 years. Again, it's cool. Maybe we do a backsplash that's really trendy. You could tear out a backsplash because we put it on some sheetrock. So a guy can come in 2 years if you don't like the backsplash, cut it out, change it completely, change the look of the kitchen. But that countertop is not going to probably change for 20 years.
Correct.
And so the countertop we have to take more seriously.
Correct.
What is that countertop? What's it made of? Do you love that countertop? Does it move you emotionally?
No, I don't love my kitchen.
Okay. We'll redo it later. But, that's what we need to do. And so things that have longevity, those things got to stay. We'll do trendy things where trendy things are appropriate and they can change. You don't do a whole remodel trendy because in 5 years, then you want to redo it again.
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's where the popcorn ceiling comes in. All right. So, folks, bottom line is this. Are you a real estate investor? Are you a property manager? Are you a flipper? Or are you a homeowner? Domus Services, countertops, flooring, fireplaces, stone, tile, window covering, carpets, and much, much more. Give these guys a call, 916-387-8300, 916-387-8300, or domussurfacesllc.com, DOMUS, surfacesllc.com. Tamara, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a real pleasure.
All right, we're going to go to a break. We're going to come back and learn more. We'll be right back.